Get ready, because what you're about to hear might make you wonder if reality shows are fake, or if these people are really just this wild. Kirk Frost apparently just got arrested after getting into a physical fight with Rasheeda, the same woman who stayed loyal to him through every cheating scandal and every half-hearted apology. Think the drama on Love and Hip Hop was wild? That was nothing compared to this. This is the raw, uncensored chaos that couldn't be aired on any network without edits. Word is, a private argument between Kirk and Rasheeda exploded into a full-on fight, and someone caught everything on camera. Now, that video is spreading online faster than any of Kirk's excuses ever did. Rasheeda's expression in the clip says it all. She's done playing the supportive wife. And Kirk, he's facing serious trouble now and may have to answer to a judge very soon. So, how did it get this bad? How did Kirk Frost, the guy who always called himself a loyal family man while sneaking around with Instagram models, manage to lose everything: his marriage, his image, and possibly his freedom in one night? Is Rasheeda pressing charges? Is VH1 quietly loving the attention? And who leaked the video that has Kirk's mugshot getting more attention than any of his songs ever did? Stick around, because we're breaking down the entire mess, moment by messy moment. Grab a snack, silence your phone, and hit the like button if you're ready to watch this train wreck unfold. Let's rewind to how it all started. Picture this: a fancy restaurant in Buckhead. Dim lighting, soft music, Kirk and Rasheeda sitting across from each other like two strangers trying to pretend everything is okay. Reports say Kirk had been texting Rennie Rucci nonstop that day. Yes, that Rennie Rucci, the rapper who's been throwing shade at Rasheeda online for a while, even laughing during live streams whenever Kirk comments on her posts. Rasheeda had a feeling something was off. But she didn't just guess, she took action. She hired a low-budget private investigator, the kind who will follow your man for cheap and a bottle of liquor, and guess what? She got more than enough proof. Video evidence showed Kirk leaving Rennie's place early in the morning, clearly adjusting his pants like he didn't care who saw. But Rasheeda didn't go off right away. She waited. She planned it out. She invited Kirk to a fancy dinner, pretending she had a surprise for him. What he didn't know was that her phone was already recording. Her cousin was sitting nearby pretending to eat, and even the waiter had been tipped extra to keep Kirk's glass full so he'd start slipping up. People at the restaurant said the first half hour was uncomfortable but calm. Rasheeda casually asked how Rennie's latest song was doing, and Kirk almost choked on his drink. Then she asked if he liked the new pink bedsheets at home. Kirk started sweating. Then came the real hit. "So, you sleep okay at Rennie's place, too?" That's when things went off the rails. As always, Kirk tried to shift the blame. He accused Rasheeda of trying to trap him, saying she was the reason he stepped out. Can you believe that? The man actually blamed his wife for his cheating in public? But then things got worse. According to someone sitting nearby, Kirk slammed his glass down so hard that it spilled on Rasheeda's lap. She stood up and told him it was over. That's when Kirk, drunk and out of control, grabbed her arm. A waiter told him to let go, but instead, Kirk pushed her back into her seat. Rasheeda's cousin jumped in. Other people in the restaurant started recording as fast as they could. A woman named Tasha, who runs a gossip blog, even went live on Instagram from her table. She caught it all. When Kirk pushed Rasheeda again, this time harder, the internet got a front row seat to his meltdown. You can still hear Tasha's voice on the live stream, saying, "Oh no, not Kirk putting hands on Rasheeda at Ruth's Chris. Let me sip this tea, wait. No. Y'all need to see this." Security rushed in as Kirk started yelling at everyone, the staff, Rasheeda's cousin, even a random kid who laughed too loudly at the scene. Rasheeda just kept saying, "You did this to yourself," over and over again. When the police arrived, they didn't even need to ask questions. They had multiple videos from different angles showing everything. Kirk tried to say he was a celebrity and asked them to be easy on him, but the officers weren't buying it. They arrested him right there in front of the dessert cart while other diners clapped. Rasheeda walked out behind him without saying a word, like she was done with it all. But the drama didn't stop there. A few hours later, Rennie Rucci posted something cryptic on her Instagram story. She wrote, "When you lie down with dogs, don't cry about the fleas." Nobody really knew what she meant, but that didn't stop people from going wild in the comments. And while fans tried to figure it out, the video of the fight kept spreading. TMZ got a copy. The Shade Room posted it over and over. Even the local Atlanta news showed it during the morning updates. Right between the weather and sports dot, Kirk went from being a low-key music producer and TV personality to trending for all the wrong reasons. His entire image took a hit, and Rasheeda's silence spoke louder than any press release ever could. The internet is split. Some people are defending him, saying it's all part of reality TV, while others are calling for charges and boycotts. So, far, VH1 hasn't said anything publicly, but insiders claim they're debating whether to keep the footage out of the next season or use it for ratings. As for Rasheeda, sources close to her say she's done for real this time. No more forgiving. No more second chances. And the big question now, who recorded the video and leaked it? Was it a random diner? Was it someone from Rasheeda's camp? Or did VH1 have something to do with it? No one knows for sure yet, but one thing's clear: Kirk Frost's world just got turned upside down. And this time, there might be no coming back. Kirk Frost's team wasted no time trying to fix the damage, but their effort was weak at best. His manager released a tired statement blaming false accusations and marital stress for Kirk's behavior. Nice try, but no one's falling for it. The video footage is clear: Kirk shoved Rasheeda, cursed her out, and got arrested in front of everyone. No PR move in the world can cover that up. The internet already made up its mind. There's no fairy tale ending here. This isn't just a messy argument, it's public proof that Kirk's double life has finally blown up. While Rasheeda has stayed silent so far, her cousin hasn't. She's been talking to every blog, podcast, and gossip page. Willing to listen in, she's spilling everything. According to her, Kirk has been secretly sending money to Rennie Rucci for months. There's even talk of a hidden apartment rented under Rennie's name, fully paid for by Kirk. Rasheeda's lawyer is already sitting on a thick folder filled with evidence, from bank statements to texts, and they're just getting started. Atlanta's eating all this up like it's the latest reality show. People are digging up old reunion clips of Kirk lying straight-faced. Rasheeda's social media is flooded with crown emojis and supportive comments. It's like the whole city is finally saying, "Girl, leave him." Now the big question is, will Rasheeda finally press charges? Or is this just another round of Kirk being Kirk, while she cashes her endorsement checks and pretends it's all business as usual? According to new leaks, it might go way beyond what we thought. Someone from Rennie's side of the family just dropped another bomb. Screenshots, financial records, rent receipts, and they didn't leak them quietly. They went straight to the gossip blogs. And now the receipts are everywhere. Turns out Kirk wasn't just sneaking around for late-night hookups. He was financially supporting Rennie like some kind of hidden sponsor. We're talking full-blown luxury lifestyle, paying her rent, booking studio sessions, and even hiding money through old Frost Entertainment accounts Rasheeda never even knew about. This wasn't cheating. This was an undercover sugar daddy setup dressed up as music mentorship. According to Rennie's cousin, Kirk wasn't the only one either. She hinted at another music executive who's been secretly flying Rennie out and dropping money on her while Kirk played the role of the clueless boyfriend. The receipts. Oh, they're real. Every gossip site is breaking them down. They're asking why a Zelle memo for studio time matches exactly with a rent payment. Why Kirk's name is on transfers linked to designer bags? And who the mystery executive is that's been quietly wiring money behind the scenes? Kirk's PR team is helpless. There's no way to spin this kind of mess when the internet has hard proof and the story is spreading like wildfire. Meanwhile, Kirk is reportedly sitting in a holding cell texting his lawyer in panic mode, probably typing, "Delete everything off my phone," but it's way too late. Rennie's cousin has already sent copies to every major gossip blog and probably a few lawyers. Once the internet has receipts, it's game over. You can't erase this. As for Rasheeda, she's not playing around anymore. Word is, she met with a divorce attorney the same night Kirk was arrested. And she's not just looking to end the marriage, she's coming for the business. Reports say she wants full control of the Frost Bistro empire. She's also pushing for financial damages for the public embarrassment, emotional distress, and the hush money Kirk allegedly spent on his side projects. What's even more wild is how fast Kirk's inner circle vanished. The same guys who used to hype him up for club gigs and shady business deals are now ghosting him. Some of them are even contacting blogs selling old screenshots and chat logs just to make a little cash. The DA's office is deep in the investigation, and they're not playing around. Financially, things are unraveling even faster. The Frost Bistro investigation has expanded. Allegedly, thousands of dollars meant for vendors vanished and ended up in a shady marketing account tied to Rennie's studio work. If prosecutors manage to connect that money trail, Kirk won't just be facing assault charges, he'll be staring down accusations of embezzlement, fraud, and maybe even racketeering. That's not just scandal, that's prison time. And let's not forget the IRS. They love a messy celebrity case, especially when tax season's around the corner. Meanwhile, while Kirk's image burns, Rasheeda is shining. Fans who have stuck with her through every season of public embarrassment are showing love like never before. They've turned into a digital army. Kirk's socials are drowning in clown emojis, while TikTok is filled with clips of his past apologies remixed into comedy skits. Even other reality stars are chiming in, sending Rasheeda messages of support and finally saying what they couldn't say before. You deserve better. And this time, people believe she's really done. Kimmy B, Rasheeda's longtime stylist and one of Kirk's loudest critics, went live and spilled even more. She talked about how Kirk used to brag that he was untouchable, how he once smuggled Rennie onto a family vacation, and how Rasheeda actually started planning her exit 6 months ago. She just needed undeniable proof. Well, now she's got it delivered, with a viral video and a pair of police handcuffs. As for the kids, Rasheeda's not letting them become part of the circus this time. She's kept them off social media, away from cameras and shielded from the chaos. No comments, no appearances, nothing. They didn't ask for this and they won't suffer for it, she reportedly told a friend. And that's one move everyone can respect. Of course, we can't ignore the petty MVP of this saga, Rennie's cousin. She just sold her to a gossip channel for a 4-figure bag and dropped more tea than an entire season of Love and Hip Hop. According to her, Kirk used to send Rennie little love notes, calling her his stress relief. Oh really? Well, now he's got a new kind of prison stress. The legal team circling Kirk now isn't playing games. Rasheeda's lawyer is already working on a restraining order and a protective order for the kids. This woman is ready to dig through every burner phone, every shady contract, and every suspicious Venmo memo Kirk ever thought was private. And the Atlanta DA, they're smelling clout and a slam dunk case. If things continue at this pace, Kirk could be facing up to a year behind bars just for the assault. If the financial crimes hold up, it could mean even more time and a whole list of fines. Now let's talk about the real question on everyone's mind. Will Rasheeda forgive him again? Some fans are already worried she might pull a classic reality TV twist and take him back for a bigger bag, but this time it doesn't feel likely. The receipts are too clear, the disrespect to public, the secret baby rumors too juicy. Let's be honest, Kirk built a whole brand off being the bad husband. But what he forgot is that a reputation won't save you from real charges, real courts, and real consequences. So where does this leave Rasheeda? Stronger than ever. She's said to be working on a new single, locking in a new beauty collaboration, and there are even whispers of a memoir deal in the works. Imagine reading her side of every scandal in her own words. That would be a bestseller. She's finally in a position to move forward, profit from the pain, and not have to split the check with the man who dragged her name through the mud for years. And Kirk, unless something miraculous happens behind bars, he's facing a future full of court dates, debt, and a mugshot that's going to follow him longer than any cheating rumor ever could. His days of slick talking his way out of trouble might be over. But don't get too comfortable, this scandal's not finished yet. Rasheeda's next move could be her most powerful one yet. Rennie might actually be hiding a baby bump, and Kirk, he's about to learn the hard way that Atlanta doesn't forget, and the internet never forgives. Now that you've seen Kirk Frost's messy empire collapse in real time, let's talk. Is this the end of his reality TV reign? Should Rasheeda take the bag, the kids, the restaurant and leave him with nothing but side chick regrets and overdraft fees? Or will she fall for that same old "I'm sorry" routine again? And what about Rennie Rucci? Is she really pregnant? About to release a diss track? Or just dropping more shady stories with snake emojis, hoping to stay relevant? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you love catching these scandals before the mainstream blogs, water them down. Hit that like button. It costs you nothing but helps us keep dragging reality TV secrets right to your screen. And if you're nosy like us, subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next leaked video or the next cheating husband who learns that Atlanta records everything. Alright, messy, I'll be in the comments with my popcorn, my screenshots, and my shade. Stay nosy, stay safe, and stay tuned. Because this Kirk Frost mess, oh baby, we are nowhere near the end. Keep your receipts, keep your edges laid, and keep these clowns where they belong. Some of them are even contacting blogs, selling old screenshots and chat logs just to make a little cash. One insider leaked a group message where Kirk bragged about living a double life with 2 phones, 2 households, and no stress. Well, now he's got felony charges and 0 loyalty. And what's VH1 doing through all this? They're scrambling. On one hand, this kind of scandal brings in major ratings. But on the other, it's dangerous ground. Real violence, real arrest. Sid opens the door for lawsuits. Insiders say producers are having closed-door meetings about possibly cutting Kirk from reunion shows. Meanwhile, Rasheeda is golden. She's the wronged wife, the boss woman who built an empire while dodging humiliation. She's trying to stretch her moment for all it's worth. First, she posted some cryptic snake emojis on her story. Then she hopped on TikTok lip-syncing to it. Wasn't me. Really? The internet wasn't having it. People dragged her so hard she turned off her comments in less than an hour. but even bad attention sells. Word is, she's already being offered new features by thirsty rappers who think her name trending means free publicity. Now, let's talk about the footage, because that's what's really fueling this entire storm. There isn't just one video, there are several. Different angles, different phones, all capturing Kirk's outburst. One clip shows him shoving Rasheeda, another zooms in on his face when the police cuffs snap shut. No edits, no filters, just raw footage of a public meltdown. This isn't the kind of drama VH1 could script even if they tried. It's too real, too messy. And it's happening in real time with new updates dropping every few hours. What started as another rumor about Kirk stepping out has snowballed into one of the biggest scandals the Atlanta reality scene has seen in years. Everyone involved, Kirk, Rasheeda, Rennie, the cousin, the execs, they're all getting pulled. The internet is on fire. The receipts are everywhere. And this story isn't slowing down anytime soon. One of the videos caught Rasheeda leaning in and whispering coldly, "I hope they keep you this time." That single line hit hard. Everyone watching could feel it. It wasn't just words. It was a woman done, finished, emotionally drained, and ready to let the system deal with him. That quiet moment did more damage than a whole argument could have. The internet exploded with reactions, and the streets of Atlanta haven't stopped talking since. As for Kirk, he's not staying quiet behind the scenes. He's trying to pull every string he can by hiring one of Atlanta's most notorious celebrity lawyers. The one rappers call when they've got trunk trouble and unpaid child support cases. But even this fixer might not have enough juice to save him now. According to leaks, the district attorney's office is looking over the restaurant video footage frame by frame. Word is, they're thinking about stacking multiple charges: domestic assault, public endangerment, and possibly even witness intimidation. There are whispers that Kirk tried to convince Rasheeda's cousin to delete the video. If that's true, things are about to get worse fast. Meanwhile, Rasheeda's lawyer is a different breed. She's a beast in a business suit. This woman has built her entire career going after cheating husbands and turning courtroom hearings into their personal nightmare. She's already locked in subpoenas for all of Kirk's finances, including his music contracts, restaurant paperwork, and anything tied to Frost Entertainment. Kirk might think he's clever hiding assets behind fake LLCs and side deals, but her team is going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. If it's shady, it's coming out. Fans are loving every second of the chaos. Twitter is having a field day clowning Kirk. Old clips of him lying about cheating are back, now set to circus music and edited with clown emojis. Videos of Rasheeda rolling her eyes are getting reposted by fan pages, and even other reality stars are throwing shade online, subtle jabs disguised as thoughts and prayers, just to ride the trending wave. And of course, Rennie is trying to spin the narrative. Someone close to her says she never meant to ruin a marriage. But it's hard to claim innocence when screenshots, rent receipts, and money transfers say otherwise. Atlanta stays undefeated. When it comes to pettiness, someone even printed t-shirts that say Rennie's rent paid by Kirk Frost, and they're selling out. Sadly, the couple's children are now being pulled into the mess. Rasheeda is reportedly doing everything she can to shield them from the drama, but trolls online don't care. People are tagging them, reposting old family photos with nasty captions, and dragging the kids into a story they have nothing to do with. It's a cruel reminder that nothing is off limits when things go viral. Through all of this, Kirk has said nothing publicly. No press release, no apology video, not even a long-winded notes app message like he used to post after cheating. Scandals aired on TV. This time he's silent. Maybe it's because the evidence is too strong. Maybe he knows there's no spinning this one. He might be able to cover bail, but the damage to his marriage, his reputation, and his career is beyond repair. Just when people thought the drama had peaked, another twist surfaced. A whistleblower from Frost Bistro, yes, their restaurant, came forward with new claims. Apparently, investigators have started asking questions about the business books. It seems the hush money Kirk used didn't just come from his pocket. Some of it allegedly came from the restaurant's accounts under the guise of consulting fees. That's pretty strange for a place that mainly serves fried fish and Hennessy. If proven, Kirk could face even bigger problems. Financial fraud, IRS investigations, maybe even federal charges. And if you're wondering whether Rasheeda might stand by him again, this isn't the early 2010s when she was still forgiving him for camera time. This time it's different. This time she's going scorched earth. She's got the proof, the team, and the plan. And insiders say she's already moving forward. Not just with divorce, but with everything, full control of their businesses, child custody, and financial claims that could clean Kirk out. Now here's where it gets even messier. We're hearing that behind the scenes, secret jailhouse phone calls are happening. And in those calls, rumors of something huge. Rasheeda's lawyer hinted at a possible secret baby. Yes, another one. Sources say this could turn the entire case upside down. A staff member from Frost Bistro, let's call her Miss Kiki, claims Kirk was bragging to a kitchen manager that Rennie was pregnant with his child. According to her, Kirk called it his prince. This reportedly happened before the restaurant fight, before things exploded. There's no DNA proof yet, but Rennie's cousin is fanning the flames, claiming Kirk tried to pay to keep the pregnancy quiet, and now Rennie's nowhere to be seen. She's disappeared from the club scene, canceled shows. No new music, just random cryptic posts talking about protecting my energy. Girl, we're not buying it. Are you protecting your peace or hiding a pregnancy? Meanwhile, Rasheeda is playing this like a pro. She's got the footage, the money trail, and now she's allegedly adding a paternity test request to the pile. Her sources say she's completely done being the loyal wife who keeps the family image alive for the cameras. Now she wants everything: the bag, the brands, and the bragging rights that she finally walked away from the man who dragged her through the mud for years. And this isn't just a local scandal anymore. The dramas hit national headlines. VH1 execs are pretending they're worried about everyone's well-being, but we all know what they really care about: damage control. They're quietly offering Rasheeda her own spin-off show. Something raw and emotional that follows her journey after leaving Kirk. It's the kind of content that grabs attention, and if anyone deserves a win out of all this, it's her. Meanwhile, Kirk's stuck in a jail cell, probably still trying to figure out how it all fell apart so quickly. No PR spin, no legal magic, no sweet-talking his way out of this one. Every move he made, every lie he told, every dollar he funneled, all of it is now blowing up in his face. And the craziest part? This might not even be the end, with more whispers coming out daily and investigators still looking through financial records. There's a strong chance more secrets are waiting to be exposed. The drama started with a fight at dinner, but now it's unraveling into a legal, financial, and personal disaster that could take down more than just Kirk. Kirk Frost is reportedly hitting up everyone he's ever worked with: old friends, producers, random club promoters, begging them to speak on his behalf and claim he's not violent. Seriously? No one's buying it. The internet already has crystal clear video proof from 3 different angles. That footage is all over social media. And Tea with Asha just dropped a reaction video called Kirk Frost, King of Clowns Exposed. Again, the title alone says it all. Even Kirk's PR fixer has apparently jumped ship. One insider claimed he tried to slide hush money to the security guard who witnessed the entire restaurant incident.